evening from the third day of the X-Pyr 2022. It's been a long day, like the rest of them, and I've had some technological issues, so forgive me for holding my laptop rather than my tablet. What a day! What an amazing day it's been. The people who were still at turn point 2, and I mean even the ones that had got over and beyond turn point 2, woke up to cloudy skies. We were expecting sunny weather, and it was grim, to say to put it mildly, in Akos, and it stayed grim until later than lunchtime. I actually posted an update at lunchtime. Well, I didn't post it then. I did it then, but I didn't post it until 5 o'clock because it's just been ridiculously busy, because this day has just been, well, an amazing day. But more about that in a minute. If you would like to know what happened this morning, you can see the update. It's a video update, and you can see that on the X-Pyr website. If you go to Race News, you can have a look at the video and I'll explain what happened this morning. So by this afternoon, the field had significantly split. The guys who were over the other side in Spain managed to just blast down the course. It was an amazing thing to watch on live tracking. So we left the Akos Valley at after lunchtime, about 2ish, and we finally got to see the sun again. It was like this curtain of kind of grimness that had enveloped us for 3 days throughout the race suddenly got lifted, and we were in sunny Spain, and it was blue sky, fluffy clouds, and you could see it was a booming day to go flying. But before that, I mean, after 2 days of tarmac hiking, there was an awful lot of sore, blistered, limping pilots who were just saying, no more walking, no more walking. So to get into the air was a massive relief for a lot of people. So the leading pack headed off to Astun and flew to Formigal, which is a famous ski resort in the Pyrenees, and landed and then relaunched and flew for approximately 8 hours. They managed to get even further than that, and Kriegel Maurer, Maxime Pinot, Simon Obarauna, Tanguy Renaud Good, Pierre-Remy Timalongi are currently halfway to turn point 5. So they went from turn point 2 to 3, crossing all the restricted airspace. Then they did the first part of the X, and they're now heading back west towards turn point 5, which is the Midi de Bugorre. Amazing. Some of them flew more than 180 kilometres. So between, just to give you a bit of a spoiler on this, the whole field is past turn point 2, all heading at least to turn point 3. So between turn point 4 and 5, so the first leg of the X, are in this order: Jordi Vilalta, Las Meerstetter, Chevy Bonnet, James Elliott, Ignacio Arevalo, Logan Walters, Andreas Viberg, Remy Baudel, Thibaut Voglet and David Coppas. Now, we interviewed Thibaut and David this morning at turn point 2, so the fact that they've got to between turn point 4 and 5 is just amazing flying. So between turn point 3 and 4, we have Thomas Matera, Cedar Wright, Fabian Umbricht, Sergi Claret, Keith Patterson, Rob Curran, Edward Potel, Rich Binstead, Kinga Mastelas, Patrick Sieber, Luis Linde, Lino Colo, Gabriele Minutella, Nicolas Haynes, Mikael Kokot, Rito Reiser, David Liano and Fuji Emoto. So people who were like right at the back yesterday are now like have advanced so much. It's just been an incredible day. The final chasing pack, who are beyond turn point 2, are heading towards turn point 3, so into the park of the Pyrenees, are Joao Simonsen, Heli Schrempf, Greg Hamilton, Inigo Gaviria and Johannes Helleland. Unfortunately, I have to give you the bad news that we've had 2 withdrawals, which are Eduardo Colombo and Fred Junot, who have both had to retire due to injuries. That's the bad news. But the good news was that there was huge, notable flights for some of our competitors. And I'd like to give a special mention to Pierre-Remy, Ignacio Arevalo and Chevy Bonnet. They just flew blinders today. But so many people had amazing flights today. It was it's what the X-Pyr is all about. And after 2 days of drudgery, it was just so nice to see that they finally got these amazing flights and got what they came here for. Okay, another little bit of bad news is that tomorrow we'll have to announce some penalties which have been awarded for cloud flying, team flying and airspace infringements. I haven't got all the exact details, so I don't want to tell you something that might turn out not to be entirely accurate. So I will update you on who and the duration of the penalties in tomorrow's update. And apologies for the lateness of my updates. They're supposed to be at 9 o'clock, but to be honest, there's just so much to do, so many updates, so many interviews, and I'm trying to get them out as early as possible. But if you would like to follow the race, you can always go to www.xpyr.com. You can follow us on social media, you can see us on Vimeo, and good night for now, and see you tomorrow.